Running year-end is easy with Sage Payroll. Let's look at some important dates over payroll year-end. The 6th of April. This is the start of the new tax year. You can process pay runs in the new tax year, even if you've not yet completed your year-end steps. The 19th of April. This is your deadline for the final submission of the tax year. This is the employer payment summary within the year-end tab. The 31st of May. By this date, your employees should have received their P60s. We'll now look at preparing for year-end and finalizing your current tax year processing. Before completing your final pay period of the tax year, you should process any outstanding current year leavers. This means any leavers with a leave date on or before the 5th of April should be processed as a leaver in time for the final pay run of the tax year. You can mark an employee as a leaver in the Employee tab. You can do this using bulk actions or in the individual employee record. Let's move on to the next item on the list. This is extra pay periods. If you run a weekly, fortnightly, or 4-weekly payroll, you may have an extra pay period, also known as week 53. Extra pay periods will apply to you if your regular pay date falls on the 5th of April, or in a leap year, the 4th or the 5th of April. If you do have an extra pay period, don't worry. Simply process your payroll as usual. PAYE will be automatically calculated on a non-cumulative week 1 basis, in accordance with legislation. Let's move on to the next item on the preparation checklist, advancing pay over the payroll year-end period. You can't advance holiday pay over 2 tax years. For example, you can't process week 52 and advance holiday pay for week 1. If the employee is on holiday over the payroll year-end period, you should pay each holiday week separately without using the advance pay feature. Use the advance pay option if the advance pay period covers any weeks up to and including week 52. For example, you are processing week 51 and advancing to week 52. If you have a week 53, this should be processed separately and should not be included in an advanced holiday payment. Let's move on to the next item on the checklist, processing your final pay run of the tax year. Before running your year-end, you must process your final pay. Do this as usual, making sure your full payment submission is successfully sent to HMRC. Pay dates are confirmed in the Summary tab. Your next pay run should be on or after the 6th of April. Complete your employer payment summary for the last P32 reporting period of this year. When sending your final EPS, check that your CIS and statutory reclaim values are correct. If required, make any corrections or adjustments before sending the final EPS. And make sure you send the pension information for your payroll to your provider as usual. The payroll year-end preparation checklist is now complete.